That morning brew. Ooh, I feel like I'm really loud there. that that morning brew just feels so good. Again, audio issues up and down, but it's okay. We're gonna get through it. We will make it through together. But hey, what's up, nerds? It's me, your buddy pal HeyArcher. Welcome back to my channel. You're here for another nerdy coffee where we sip some brew, hot brew, cold brew, whatever it is you're doing today, and we talk Falcon and the Winter Soldier. There's so much to cover today. It is sure what that was about. Okay, there's a lot to cover, so I don't even want to waste too much time on that. We're just gonna roll in. First of all, the like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. The Dora Milaje, okay? Can we talk about how badass they are? Like, let me get some music going. Let's just talk about that. Like, how badass are they? So last episode, episode 3, and there's gonna be spoilers here in case you didn't read the description. In the last episode, it turns out that Ao, I didn't even know that was her name. I need to find a better picture for her, by the way. But Ao has been following the crew, Falcon, Bucky, Zemo, and they feel betrayed by Bucky, because here it is, they kind of helped Bucky. They show you when she goes out into the forest with Bucky, and she's like, all right, we're gonna try using the trigger words to see if you flip out, and it turns out he doesn't. Great scene. But they feel essentially betrayed by him for him going out to help Zemo, or help Zemo escape, and they're trying he's trying to tell everybody, listen, we need Zemo to solve all of this. And that's where, even at one part, Sam, I think it's Sam that brings it up, like, oh, actually no, Bucky actually brings it up, ironically, about the villain, which now I can't remember her name, Flag Smasher. Does the means justify the end? And it's kind of a question he has to ask himself as well, because he's using Zemo to try to stop all of this. At the same time, they're making deals with the devil, because freaking John Walker shows up, and we'll get into that in a bit. But it's a whole mess. And even Flag Smasher says at one point, she's like, I can't fight all these battles at once, because not only do you have her fighting with Bucky and all of them, you have the new Captain America, John Walker, going after them, but also, I forgot to do something. I had to move him back into frame. I put him over there. The Power Broker is still a factor here. And the Power Broker even reached out and said, listen, bring back the vials of the Super Soldier Serum, or coming after you. So, she's kind of, Flag Smasher's getting kind of attacked from all angles. And I think this episode did a really good job of actually making you feel that pressure, that she's like, yeah, I don't know what to do. I have no idea what's happening. But what was nice, I must admit, is there was a moment where she's talking to one of her associates or whatnot. And he's like, the world needs you, right? Everybody sees Captain America as, a hero to be or whatnot. I just realized it's like dark again in front of me. Anyway, that, it's, the world needs another hero. Oh, I can just change it on here. I'm silly. There you go. The world needs somebody who represents them. The world needs a face that isn't just America. And he's like, you should be actually Captain America. Like, you more represent the freedoms and all of that. And what I liked about that is she almost got a positive reinforcement towards what she's doing, which is the greater issue. And to her, she must also ask, does the means justify the ends? But now she's fixated on it. Now she's all about, like, this is the only way to go about it. So she ends up running into Sam, and, well, actually they find her, and Sam tells Captain America, John Walker, I hate calling him Captain America. Like, comment down below if you hate calling him Captain America. But John Walker is like, we got to bring her in. You know where she is. Zemo found her, and he's like, no, I got to talk her down. Like, there's a way to talk her down. And that's something that I kind of like, is that he's, as she even points out, you're super optimistic, Sam. Like, he believes there's a way to talk her down from all of this. And John Walker does that dig where he's like, or Sam mentions, oh, I used to do this for a living, help soldiers with PTSD and all that stuff. And John Walker's like, yeah, I know, that's why I don't trust you to even go in there and do that. But it's great because, he goes in there, he's talking to her, and then as we all predicted, John Walker just jacks it all up. John Walker he believes that he's Captain America. He's like, I need to prove myself as Captain America, and he's just doing whatever he wants to do. But what's so amazing is that he gets outclassed, which we kind of all assume was going to happen, but he gets outclassed like twice in this episode before the major thing at the end. But they they pursue her and she gets away. Zemo ends up getting away, but they end up having like this second fight where the Malage or Dur Malage show up to take in Zemo, and they end up beating John Walker down, and then Falcon and Sam jump in, they beat them down, and they even do like pressure points on Bucky so his arm falls off, which was amazing. But John Walker, the whole episode is just out of his element. It's just not working. And then he finally gets that chance, and they're pursuing Flag Smasher. She gets away, or she thinks. Zemo catches her. She drops the vials of Super Soldier Serum, and Zemo, it's funny, I forget in this show that Zemo is the bad guy sometimes, because he's so, he's in a way he's playing them, but he's telling them what he's doing. He's like, I want to destroy the Super Soldier Serum, and sure enough, he had all the vials in front of him, and he starts smashing all those vials, and that's when John Walker shows up, pockets a vial for himself, knocks out Zemo so he doesn't see. And we fast forward to the final fight, and John Walker has been taking the juice. He's on that juice, and it's crazy. Like even Sam's face when he sees John, like when he bends the pipe is when he kind of gets all like shocked. But then we have that moment. We have the moment we've kind of been waiting for, where they end up. I didn't think this was gonna happen. They end up killing. Or Flag Smasher kills Battlestar by mistake, and everybody's all like, oh shit. And then that's when John Walker snaps, and he runs down one of the guys and kills him in front of a whole bunch of civilians, like curb stomp essentially on him. And that shot from like down below looking up, and you see him holding the shield and there's blood on the shield. That was so mint. And it's what we've been waiting for. Now, I'm loving the show. My only fear here is Marvel has a history of like botching the finales, and there's only 2 more episodes, which is crazy. So at the moment we still need that scene where Sam throws the shield and training with the shield. Maybe that's the final episode. Maybe the final episode is they get the shield back and they're like, what do we do with it? I don't know. They split up, and then that's, maybe that's the season. And then season 2, if there's a season 2, is them again figuring out who gets the shield. I don't know. I have no idea. But it's crazy to think there's only 2 more episodes of this. Otherwise, I mean, this is good. I was thinking, I was like, I can't believe I'm enjoying, and I said this about WandaVision, I can't believe I'm enjoying a show about Falcon. Like, I'm sure a lot of you are feeling the same, but just that idea that Falcon is a character that we all care about now. What up, Pax? Good to see you. It's wild to me. It is absolutely wild to me. But I think that was everything. I think that was all the major highlights in the episode. Just checking out my notes real quick. Well, and I do like that they were talking about the serum like it was a steroid. When John Walker's talking to Lamar, and he's like, oh, would you take it? And they did that a couple times too. I didn't mention that. They did a couple times where characters were asked, would you take the serum if you had a chance? Sam was straight up no. Lamar, when he was talking to John Walker, was like, hell yeah, I'd take it. And John's like debating it. And they kind of questioned it like steroids. They're like, do you believe it changes you? Because Zemo mentioned that, like taking the serum can change you. And Lamar's just like, no, it just makes you more of who you are, represent your personality. And Zemo makes that good point in this separate conversation that, you know, there's only one Steve Rogers. He's like, there's never been another Steve Rogers. So nobody to him should have the serum because it makes everybody turn, Steve being the exception. And that's where he believes it should end. So it's great dialogue. It's great action. You know, I've got nothing bad on this show. I'm just, as I mentioned, I'm primarily just nervous about the ending. But hey, good stuff. It's good stuff. I look forward to doing some sort of like recap at the end of this season. I was gonna say series, but I'm not sure if it's actually season or series. But let me know down below what you're thinking about the show, what your predictions are. Do you believe? Here's another fun fan thing. People believe that Power Broker is a character that we've already seen, and they're leaning towards Sharon Carter being Power Broker. Not sure how true that is. I'm willing to believe it, but I'm hoping it is kind of like a different character that they can develop and the character kind of exists in the world. I don't want them to go to Sharon Carter route, but we'll see. 2 more episodes left, so we'll be together on Fridays for 2 more Fridays. And then we have Loki to watch together, Clone Wars, Bad Batch to watch together. So many fun shows. The show may move to Saturdays, but different conversation. HeyArcher Live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Nerdy Coffee Fridays. Nerd affiliated on YouTube for the vlog series. I'll talk to you in the next video.